Namaste programs, welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator and the Rove through the California Dreams. Bush trip continues. We're leg 4 today from Baker to Shoshone. Shoshone. Let's go. All right, let's go. We're gonna want 325. Purple Arrow has deserted us somehow. Oh no, there we go, 325. It was waiting to her on the runway. But how long? 1 minute 19. Start our clock. Silver Lake, just north of Baker Airport, lies the dry Silver Lake. You really call them lakes if they're dry? I mean, come on. Let's not kid ourselves here. Don't sink. But why don't you start climbing then, plane? Please, I beg of thee. I beg of thee, plane. Oh no, giant white thing in the sky. Get rid of it. Get it out of here. Please. I guess this is Silver Lake? We're over Silver Lake, probably? Possibly? Level off. What's that? Remnants of a road below us here. The remnants of a road, he said, wobbling his R's. Do we need to slow down as well? I don't know. 160? That's not too bad. It's not too bad, although we're still climbing, aren't we? Let's go to -1. Yeah, let's go 90%. 90%. Don't want to be in dire straits here. Just want to take it easy. Alright, that was 140 instead of 119. 336 to 319. Tellurian Lake. Smaller than Silver Lake, this dry lake bed lies just to the south of Death Valley. Wow, Death Valley. There we are in Death Valley. Nice, that'll do. For the thumbnail. Yes, indeed, yes. Heading to Shoshone, Tellurian Lake. Following this road, and this is Death Valley. Excellent. I've heard of Death Valley. I don't know why I've heard of Death Valley, but I have. Well, the plane's decided to go off on a different direction here. Let's get back into the plane and start flying in the right direction. Come on, plane. Work with me, not against me. Police. That'll do. Nice, beautiful, calm day. Leg 4 of the bush trip. 4? Oh, I think so. Incredible how I've already forgotten, even though I just literally said that and typed it into my spreadsheet. Bruh. Bit of water from the back cupboard there. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you to the air hostess, steward, whatever you call them these days. Passenger manager. On 2 minutes of 319. I'm guessing this wisp of fluffy sand here is the lake. Dry lake bed. another 30 seconds or so before our time, but we're a bit slow, so who knows where we're actually meant to be. Middle of this lake, I guess. This, well, dry lake. Can you really call it a lake? I've said this already today. Probably there's a different name for this. Surely. I don't know what I'd call it though. Salt flat. Salt flat. Alright, 319 done. Now we wait for Purple Arrow. On your Purple Arrow. Oh, look at that. This is the lake, and that was a dry river over there. Well, it was a river. And is now a dry river. Drive river. I cannot speak at all today. Doesn't help that my tooth is still hurting. Well, my gum. My gum. Come on, Purple Arrow. Thank you, Purple Arrow. 304 for 419. Ibex Dunes. Located at the southern end of Death Valley, the Ibex Dunes are some of the remote sand dunes in the United States. Well, okay. Most remote, maybe? Or are you just saying that here are some sand dunes, these are one of them? All the sand dunes in the United States, these are one of them. These are some of them. I think there's a word missing there. Some of the most remote sand dunes, I guess. Why would you even use the word remote if you're just talking about sand dunes? That is not a question I have an answer to. I think there's a word missing. Perhaps it's some of the least remote sand dunes in the United States. I don't know. You know, spectacular scenery. Spectacular scenery. Marvelous. There we go. 304. 304. Where are these sand dunes then? Will they even appear? Will the algorithm know how to put sand dunes in? Surely they would be shifting. Surely they wouldn't be a permanent topographical record. Where they are? I don't know. Maybe these are the sand dunes right in front of us. I think not. These are more fake mountains. Hashtag fake mountains. Oh, wait, there's a couple of buildings off the road there. Where does that road go? Look at this. Through these mountains, and then turns right, and then shwoof, all the way off into the distance. It's out of here. This road's done with. It's gone. It's going. Here's the continuation of this dry river too. Fascinating. That almost looks like a town that's been scrubbed off the map. Might be an army base or something. Over there on the right. Seems a bit unnatural. 3 minutes done. Minute and a half to go, really? Something like that. What's this house doing here in the middle of nowhere, huh? 3 of them. 4 of them. Sus. Sus. Sus and dodgy. And some more further on down there. Maybe it's a rest stop or something on this tiny little road that doesn't even show up. The road on the right shows up on Google, but this road here ain't showing up on Google. Bing knows something we don't. Google doesn't anyway. There we go. We're finding some sand dunes. So yeah, maybe a sand dune just behind this mountain here. Must be the Ibex Dunes. The Dunes of Ibex. Ibex is a kind of cat, isn't it? Interesting. Watch out for murder kitties. Alright, we've done our 419, and now we wait. Now we wait. Yeah, well, these definitely look like dunes, or we can't see them at the moment. The plane's in the road, but yeah, there we go. Some dunes just above the right wing, and just in front of us. Sand dunes founded. The most remote sand dunes in the United States. Perhaps the world. Oh my, we're turning right, are we? 15 degrees for 340. Reset our clock. Grimshaw Lake. Turn to the northeast and follow State Route 127 to the town of Tecopa and Grimshaw Lake, a small wetland. A small wetland, eh? Right, bit of power. Let's get up a bit higher. This mountain's, well, we're above it now, but any change in the wind or something and we won't be. We'll be in it. Let's try and climb up just a little bit. Not that the plane wants to. It doesn't like doing it. Doesn't like landing, doesn't like climbing, just wherever it's at, that's where it's happiest. Ridiculously stable, I guess. A town over there? Maybe? Maybe not. Might just be some white splotches on the landscape. Meanwhile, this is that road that just went middle of nowhere, zooming off into the distance. Now it zooms up over this hill, presumably going to where we're going. That's quite the presumption of it. How dare you go where I'm going, road? Where we're going, we don't need roads. Actually, roads like you, 127. Like you, 127. Alright, level off time. There. Beautiful. Is this a city coming up? Almost. Looks like it might be. Or the way it looks before it renders in. Wait, why are you so hell-bent on losing height now? It's same settings as I had before, and we're plummeting. We're plummeting. Is the wind slightly different in this direction? Or something. SUMFINK. Oh, another minute or so. Where are we going? Grimshaw Lake. The town of Tecopa. A small wetland. So the runway is quite similar to yesterday's one. Just a very thin, long concrete runway near a couple of roads even. Very strange picture, I have to say. It looks like it was done on low-res settings. Gotta get to Grimshaw Lake first. Well, what I thought might resolve to be a town is not at all. There isn't a single... Oh, there's a bit of a town to the right there. Just near the wing. That must be Tacopa. Crazy. Nothing. Oh no, there's a little town just in front of us, yeah. But I thought this whole area was going to end up being just that sort of grey colour that ends up being cities for some reason. We've done our 340. Oh no, come on. Have we been meaning to go 343 this whole time and I wasn't even noticing? Purple arrow, I have failed you. Let's go, purple arrow. Shoshone. Oh shit. We're zooming out, bruh. Land at Shoshone Airport just north of Grimshaw Lake. Great. Let's do it. But where is it? 1 minute 46. We should be seeing it by now. That airport there? Alright, let's slow it down. Well, let's lose some height actually is what I want to do. And slow it down. A little bit of both. A bit of column A, a bit of column B. And ponder. No, that's some trees. Where's the runway then? To the road, it's next to the, well, from the picture side, it's to the right of, left of the road, so it'll be to the right of the road, I think, the direction we're coming in now, because I can't see those hills in the picture, so... Oh, there is a straight line there, next to the road, that might be the runway. Oh, and the exciting music kicks in. Oh yeah, that's the runway, I think. Maybe it's not a low-res picture. Maybe it's a high-res picture. This whole area is just low-res. There's a place called Shoshone. I can see it on the Google map. I thought maybe just the airport was called Shoshone. Shoshone! I didn't put my flaps down. I thought I had. And then I'm like, oh my god, we're going way too fast. Oh, we've messed this up. We've messed this up. And by we, I mean me. Not too late. It's not too late. Oh, this runway's so small. It's actually a lot smaller than I thought it was. Look how thin it is. How are we landing on that? What is this, a runway for supermodels? I fucked it up. What is this, a runway for supermodels? That's a double joke there. It's so thin. Supermodels are thin, right? But supermodels also go on the runway. Didn't need to explain that. You got it. You got it. What I didn't need to do was fuck it up, though. My god, I just don't understand how thin this runway is. It's ridiculous. The brakes on. Get the brakes on. Oh, the brakes are not working. Look at this, Shoshone. So what's that, a bomber at the end there? Well, there's a plane at the end there anyway. Some kind of plane. Welcome to Shoshone. Is it going to register? It is going to register. Sweet. Hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for watching. Thank you for existing. Au revoir. Goodbye.